summer's such a hard month because not only are you picking those strawberries fresh and using them right now, you've also got to do all those other techniques with them because you've got so many of them. And you're not going to use that style of preserve during the summer because why would you? You don't need it right now.
I love that you're so Northumbrian that you referred to summer as a single month.
Like hyper-seasonal restaurants doesn't mean you have to be serving, you know, this fresh thing at that time. You pick it at that time from the right places, and then you can preserve it. And you can use it whenever you want. So, you know, we try and get some things fresh on the menu, but there's plenty of things that when you pick them, they're better when they're aged. And seasonality doesn't have to be that you're going getting the same thing in every restaurant at the same time of year. I think seasonality is more just picking it at the right time and not just ordering it from somewhere with no idea where it's coming from. And that's the most important thing. It's great to have fresh things, but it's also great to save some of those things for later, because what else are you going to be eating in the winter?
For people who haven't been here before, they might not know what to expect, but we try to instantly give them that sense that they're going to be well looked after. They can be as relaxed and comfortable as they want. We have people who arrive and that they might be a little bit intimidated, but by the end of the night they might be dancing in the bar area. You know, we let people be themselves. We don't have a dress code. We play music really loudly, and it's about creating an atmosphere and an experience for guests which changes through the night. It builds and it gets bigger and better as we go on, I think.
Yeah, I think sometimes guests are even a little bit scared. Like they'll come and they're just so like on edge, you know, I think they don't know what to expect sometimes. And I always call it the sort of like second snack rule. Once they've got that drink in hand and the first snack is like, oh, do we like this? Second snack is like, yeah, we really like this. We can enjoy ourselves now, you know, there's that.
Yeah.
And then you've got 16 more to go.
Hungry?
Hungry? Yeah.
So there's another one hungry, yeah, for people.
Yeah, I like to say that people who come to Tyne, they arrive as guests, but they leave as friends. And we like to kind of portray an environment that's almost like dining in our living room. It's about our hospitality and what we offer and just getting the best experience that we can deliver.
When we first opened 5 years ago, you could feel like that people were like, oh, what's happening in here? There's some great varieties I never heard of, places I never heard of, but now it has changed so much already. People had agreed, they like literally Tyne fondue stuff. They really have the greed of trying new wines, different countries. And people just like don't even look at France or Spain or Italy. They go straight to Bulgaria, Poland, English. Our British pairings are the best sold the last 3 months because people are just willing and wanting to try new things. In hundreds of years, we managed to populate the whole world in such a fast pace. But when you think about how people lived 100 years back, they were living a bit more simpler, but more greener as well. So I don't see why we couldn't do it with modern technology nowadays, and that counts as well for food and wine. There is so much happening right now with a lot of farmers being a lot more careful what they're using, and new grape varieties that come out that they're a lot more sustainable as well. We need to look at them because they're effectively the future of wine. I mean, yeah, of course, the earth gets warmer, but there are now places like Sweden, Thailand, even Poland, England, they now produce incredible wines. And that's just what we need to look at now.
I think the sustainability aspect and how we got to where we're at, it wasn't like massively what we were chasing, but it just sort of naturally occurred in many instances, I found. So like little things, you know, when you just do one thing after another and like one foot in front of the other, we just sort of were doing that. And it was like, all of a sudden we had this real, you know, conscious like effort that we are really going after the sustainability. We are doing one thing after another, and why don't we push for more and, you know, think more deeply about what we're doing and why we're doing it. And every time now when we do anything, we ask ourselves, you know, can this be more sustainable? You know, are we doing this the right way? What can we improve on? And I think it's that general question of when you're running a business or being a chef, like, can this be better? I think we just had a more broader sort of aspect, you know, broader sort of look at things.
We started just playing around with things and we found all these new ways to make flavor. New ways to us, you know, I'm not saying we invented them, but like new ways that we could invent flavor for ourselves out of things that we have, and then it's really just become like a snowball effect into what we have now. We genuinely just set out to do a restaurant where everyone would be happy and we could have a mint time doing it. And we've ended up like championing sustainability, and we really, really care about it now. Just, it was at the time, it wasn't the first thing on our list at all. Will it have a lasting legacy in 20 years? Just hopefully, sustainability-wise, we did the right thing the whole way through. And also we had a really good time doing it. And I hope that people remember the time that they had when they were in the restaurant and like the experience that they had, the feeling they got from it.